Hello, children. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the Sun and its family of planets. Like Earth, there are other planets that revolve around the Sun. This big family of all the planets and the Sun together is called the solar system. There are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The Sun, of course, is right in the center, and all the planets, moons, and other small rocks revolve around the Sun. But we cannot see them from here on Earth because they are very, very far away from us. We can see the Sun and the Moon though. But if you want to see the whole family of planets, we have to travel far into space. And you know what? We are going to do just that. Suit up. We have a plane to catch. Wait, did I say plane? I actually have a spaceship to catch. Let's go.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of Space Shuttle and land.
Looking back at Earth, it's an amazing view. As we go further up into space, we get to see more and more of our planet. The curvature of our planet becomes visible. As we travel up, in just about 20 kilometers from ground, the blue sky starts to clear out and the black darkness of the space becomes more visible. Isn't it amazing to see our world as a planet? It really is breathtakingly beautiful. I want to show you something on the way here. Let's slow down and peep outside the window. This, children, is the famous Hubble telescope. This was the first telescope to be installed in space. It's like a super powerful camera floating in space. Most of the pictures of the stars, planets, and galaxies are captured by this amazing machine. Now, let's move on. We have a long way to go. Look, we are approaching the moon. We will have a closer look at it as we go past it. Isn't it beautiful? I wish we could land on the moon and look around. But we have to travel further up into space to see not just our planet, but all the other planets in the solar system. So, let's go. This is our spaceship. From here and right now, we are traveling far up into space. It's like our own house floating around in space, far enough from where we can see all the planets. From inside here, by this big window, we can see everything. This is our solar system. You can see all the planets revolving around the sun. This is how it looks. Each of the planets have their own paths. The lines that you see are the paths of the planets. Of course, the paths are imaginary. There are no visible lines there. It looks like that in the real universe, but Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun. It is almost the same size as Earth, but is the hottest planet in the solar system. Venus has a thick atmosphere which traps heat and makes it very hot. Venus spins in the opposite direction to that of Earth and most other planets. A day on Venus lasts 243 days. As we travel further away from the Sun, we will find Earth. Earth, our beautiful planet, third from the Sun. A day on Earth takes a little under 24 hours. Earth is the fifth largest planet in the solar system. Earth has the highest density out of all the planets in our solar system, which means it is very compact and hard and rocky. Earth is the only planet with flowing water in abundance and an atmosphere rich in nitrogen and oxygen, which supports life as we know it. And we need to take care of it. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is also the second smallest planet in the solar system. It is also known as the red planet because, well, it looks red. It's almost half the size of Earth and is much colder. A day on Mars is very similar to that of Earth's, almost 25 hours. But a year on Mars is much longer, almost twice as that of ours. That's because Mars is further away from the Sun and takes much longer to go around it. This is the Curiosity rover, sent to Mars from Earth and landed here in August 2012. Since then, it has been exploring the surface of Mars and sent back thousands of pictures. These are some actual pictures taken by Curiosity on Mars. It looks a lot like Earth, right? A day lasts just 10 hours on Jupiter. Jupiter has 79 moons, and the biggest of them is called Ganymede, and it is the biggest moon in the whole solar system. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun, and it is also a gas giant like Jupiter. It is made mostly of hydrogen and helium. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system. It is the king of the moons. It has a total of 82 confirmed moons, and there may be more out there. We are still counting. The largest moon of Saturn is named as Titan, and it is the second largest moon in the solar system. Saturn has a lovely set of 7 main rings with spaces between them, which makes Saturn look very different and amazingly beautiful. As we travel further away from Saturn, we reach Uranus, the 7th planet from the Sun, and is known as the ice giant. Uranus is the only planet that spins on its side. It spins in the opposite direction to that of Earth, just like Venus. Uranus has 27 known moons. 1 year on Uranus is same as 84 years on Earth. That's a long time to wait for a birthday cake. And as we move further away from the Sun, we reach Neptune, which is the 8th planet and the last planet in the solar system. Neptune is the farthest from the Sun, receives very less sunlight and heat. It is dark, cold, and very windy out there. Neptune also has rings, 6 of them. Like Uranus, it is an ice giant. Neptune has a very long journey around the Sun. It takes 165 years to go around once. That's a long year. You would probably never get to celebrate a single birthday if you were to live here. Beyond Neptune, there are hundreds of thousands of small and big rocky, icy objects going around the Sun. But they are not planets. One of these icy rocks is called Pluto. It was once considered a planet, but not anymore. This region is called the Kuiper Belt, the outermost part of our solar system, and we will learn more about it later. Let's have a look at our solar system one more time before we travel further away to see our galaxy. This is how our galaxy looks. It's called the Milky Way. From here, we cannot even see our solar system. It's just a tiny dot. There are many such galaxies in the universe, and we cannot even count them. We will continue to learn about the solar system and the universe as we go. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey.